People thought that we were in a three-way relationship.
What? Don't buy that whole food.
What if somebody rolled up on me and I was with
Jeez! Red flag. I mean, you cheating on me?
Ryan me, mother.
You say you love me, I know cause I see it. If I respond that way, is that conceited? I'm not trying to come off as the bad guy. Last time I played, I got cut before halftime. With you, though, I'll never be done. Like Tracy McGrady, you'll still be the one. Been here for a while and I'm still having fun. So when I say I hate you, I'm just being dumb.
Hey guys, it's Shy.
It's Asia.
itsshaiasia. Today is our first episode of Red Couch Convos. She kind of got the thought from Jada Pinkett's Red Table Talk. And for me, I look back to when Chris and Queen first started. They had a red couch in their first apartment.
We just gonna be talking about serious things on this couch. So today's topic is cheating. I put up questions on social media and had people answer them, and we gave them the option to be anonymous. We're not gonna expose y'all. I just want to say thank you to everybody that did write in and share stories and stuff, because even though we're keeping your name anonymous, you still have to expose yourself to us, and that still could be uncomfortable. Basically, I asked everybody, what do you consider cheating? What do people consider cheating that you don't? Have you ever been cheated on, or have you ever cheated? And then I had them ask us questions. The first person that said anything was a random person from a Facebook group. Her name is Eva or Ava. How would you say that? Eva?
It could go either way.
She basically said what she considered cheating was kissing, going out for drinks, just you and another person who you just met, talking about things that only couples do, such as sex and intimate stuff, having sex of all kinds. And then she said getting undressed in front of another person or dancing sensually with another person. And then she was like, am I too strict? Maybe, but I am a jealous person.
The dancing part, I don't feel is cheating. It's your state of mind, because sensually, you gotta think in mind, we're Caribbean.
But not everybody is Caribbean. Sorry.
But I'm just saying, if it were us, no, that's not an issue to me. But then there are people that aren't Caribbean, but then there are people that dance to Caribbean music. Then there are people that follow different lifestyles of dancing, and it's just, dancing is dancing. Tango is sensual.
Cat, pause you.
Mm-hmm.
What about a lap dance or something like that?
That's a little personal. Unless you paying for it, nah, yeah, that's different.
Somebody responded to her and didn't agree. He said that he wouldn't necessarily call that cheating unless sexual interests were obviously shown.
Right. Like I said, it's your state of mind. If you feel a way towards that person or that person feels a way towards you, then there's a difference. But just getting undressed in front of people, we all have the same freaking body parts.
Well, no, because what if you're a woman?
But then I'm meaning to say, we all as human race, men have the same body parts as men, women have the same body parts as women. Not to say if you've seen one, you've seen them all, because some people won't come at my neck for that. But in a non-sexual way, it's whatever. I could have a bro and they'll totally strip in front of me, and it's just
what bros did that, Shay?
This is an anonymous
okay
kind of thing here.
So the next person from the same Facebook group, this person wants to remain anonymous, and he said anything that someone sets as a boundary and the other person ignores that boundary. To me, sleeping with someone else or being intimate with them is definitely cheating, but to others it isn't. So he's saying that it's all about the boundaries that you put in place.
Yeah, you say in your relationship.
Yeah, I agree with that. Because if I say certain things are cheating or certain things are not cheating, and you cross that boundary, then. And
then sometimes it takes common sense. If you know the person and you know their likes and dislikes, some things go without saying.
Yeah, we never had an in-depth conversation about cheating. It's just been an unspoken kind of thing.
Because for you, you're an introvert, so it's if you were to do something outside of the norm of your character, to me that would be okay, she cheating. But for me, I'm a very outgoing person. I could talk to a girl too nice and they'll think I'm flirting with them. And it happens all the time.
Sebastian from this Facebook group said sex, kissing, and to a certain degree dancing. So he also thinks dancing.
To a certain degree.
Yeah. And sending inappropriate photos.
Of course.
But I guess to others, cheating can be simply explained as don't do what you feel uncomfortable with your partner doing.
Yeah. Pretty much. Jacob says, I consider cheating to be pretty much anything that's meant to give romantic attention to someone other than your partner. This includes not only physical displays of affection, aside from normal handshakes, hugs, and of course flirting. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you're giving yourself romantically to somebody,
you letting somebody think they can have a part of you that they can't have, and it's just like, dub that.
That's why, like, flirting is so, like, I see both sides of it.
There's the, like, what you call harmless flirting, because it could be, like, within your personality to just, like, gas somebody. And then there's the flirting where you just, like, oh, like, this gonna lead to the bedroom somewhere. Like you giving somebody a part of you that you don't need to. You don't need to be giving them. So Tisha goes, anything your partner does that resembles a relationship that isn't strictly a friendship. Yeah.
So like if you doing stuff with another person that you usually do with me, like I don't know what an example of that would be, but I get what she's saying. Like don't be out with somebody and to an outside viewer, like they'll think that you guys are in a relationship.
Facts. But then it's also nobody else's business, because I could be hugging somebody in the street and then somebody be like, ooh, Asia.
Well, how are you hugging this person? It says that resembles a relationship that isn't a friendship. You can hug your friends, but if you're hugging them in a way that doesn't look like your best friend.
Okay, so what if somebody rolled up on me and I was with you know how
okay,
right. Okay. So it's different things, like it's things that you accept within the relationship. Like if you know who that person is and you know my relationship with that person, then you know, like it's levels. It's levels.
I feel like that it's like a lot of this is just situational.
Kia says, anything that you feel you need to hide, yes, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Anything
like
that
when
you
you
feel,
start deleting like text messages or emails or anything.
If you feel like you need to hide it, you don't need to be doing it. Rachel says, texting, investing in energy and feelings in someone else. Yes.
Yeah.
Energy is big. Energy takes a lot of energy.
Don't be wasting your energy on some other hoe. So another person from the Facebook group, his name is Kev. Hey Kev. It depends on the arrangement. If you're in a committed monogamous relationship, then cheating starts with flirting, because flirting is like communicating that you want that person but in a slick way. Like, damn, you got a big ass, I'm just playing. Or damn, we should blank, I'm just playing. Flirting is a way to gauge interest in a safe way. It's interest that you're acting on, so that's where cheating starts and it grows from there.
I mean,
I agree with Kevin.
Yeah, but like I could have a friend, I'd be like, damn girl, all that ass. Like,
but that's not like flirting, that's like hyping them up. But like that's different than when you see like some random bitch at the bar and be like, hey, yo ass.
Like you gotta say, like, it depends on how you say it, cause like
there's a difference between hyping up your friends and flirting with somebody.
Cause we had a friend once upon a time and people thought that we were in a 3-way relationship.
Who?
You and I had a friend that is no longer our friend, and when we were in public with said person, people would get confused.
Who? Yeah. Hannah from the Facebook group says, anything that you have to keep from your significant other about someone else. So basically what Kia said. This one right here. Nubia said, intercourse, obviously, kissing, obviously, and buying that whole food. Don't buy that whole food.
If you work with somebody and somebody down and out one day, or you down and out, it's gonna be food bought. People done bought me food, I done bought food. It's your intentions behind that plate. Like if you go out with that person and pay for their food, like y'all share an intimate conversation and you like, nah, this is on me. But even then, we've had friends pay for our food. So
see, but if we're together, that's different, because we're not cheating.
Well, that same friend has paid for my food when we weren't together. Like we were together, but
like you said, there's levels. It's a situational thing. Just don't spend your money on another hoe when buying them food when you could be buying me food. Maya said basically what somebody else said: breaking mutually agreed upon boundaries and then not telling the truth.
Facts. Breaking boundaries.
And then lying about it. That's like adding insult to injury. When
you break boundaries and then lie about it, you caught feelings for that person that you messing with. Cause you gotta lie to your significant other. Like you in it at that point if you lying, cause you trying to protect.
Right, like what are you protecting? The next person wanted to be anonymous, and they said a mental connection.
Some damn you get me more than anybody else gets me type shit.
Like
what is this feeling?
Yeah.
That would be cheating.
Oh my god, that would hurt my soul.
Cause the way we bond. I just felt that. Because the way we bond is like, you better not never find nobody as crazy. All right, Emily.
Oh, Emily, I'll see you this summer.
I'm that type of person that thinking, talking, breathing the wrong way, and anything could be cheating.
Breathing the wrong way. Like,
so you're a jealous person, Emily.
Like, if you see a girl and you like breathe the wrong way, be like, why are you breathing like that?
Especially when you territorial and you don't like the person that you know likes your person. It's like, ooh, back up. Why you breathing over him, her? Like, all right, well, how do you pronounce this? Elena? When you go out of your way to hide something, right? Yeah, hiding stuff. You know you dead wrong with the hiding. Like hiding falls under lying.
Yeah. Like, if you have to hide it, then you just shouldn't be doing it. Like, you know.
Facts. And Imani said, acts in pursuit of sexual or emotional attention outside your partner. Yes. Like, sexual and emotional, because believe it or not, the two go hand in hand. People think that they could just cheat on their partner and then go have something sexual. Like, we're human beings. Anybody that says they can honestly have sex with anybody without feeling a thing, you're absolutely wrong. You're lying to yourself and you're lying to everybody else. Even if it ain't love,
you feel something.
You feel something. Whoo! When I see Hummy name though, sis be coming with it. Anything that you won't do in front of me or feel everybody's agreeing.
Can you read it so that I can?
No, I'm saying like anything that you do in front of me or feel the need to hide. I was about to say yes. Everybody is agreeing with this hiding thing. Please do it in front of me or don't do it at all. Danielle said anything you say or do with the person that you wouldn't say and do in front of your significant other. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Like if you have conversation with somebody else and you know that if your significant other was around, that conversation would not take place.
That's what I hate. When I'm at work or I have a slick mouth or I'll say something funny or say something edgy, people be like, oh, I'm gonna get Asia. My girlfriend knows me. I come home from work and tell her, oh, so-and-so happened, this happened, that happened. And y'all really think my girlfriend don't be knowing stuff. It'd be funny to me. I'd dead be laughing. Like, Courtney says, flirting on purpose with anyone else, going on a date. Yeah, dates are valuable. Definitely having sex behind someone's back. She said, it's different if you can find someone who can tag team with you. All right? You hear me? Like,
that's not
it's
cheating.
Different.
You're doing it together.
That's what I said. Either do it in front of me or don't do it at all.
Or with me.
Right? With me, in front of me. Hello? Then Molly from the Facebook group goes, getting emotionally or physically involved. It can be online or, online.
That counts. That people be thinking, oh, it's only online, I'll never meet her, but you're still putting your time, your energy, your feelings, your emotions into an online relationship, whether you're gonna meet this person or not.
Natalie says that texting someone in a flirtatious way. Yeah, texting definitely falls under cheating. Sexual intercourse, dating, buying gifts.
Ooh, buying gifts. Don't buy gifts.
Somebody from Instagram under Your Average Joe. She's like, cheating depends on the person's mindset. This is what I was saying. Like,
the next question is, what do people consider cheating that you don't?
Flirting and talking on the phone.
I had a rule in the beginning where you were not allowed to
be on the phone on a certain time of day.
Yeah.
And I did not blush because I just felt like that was like you were cutting off my adulthood.
No, that's just like booty call hours.
Ain't no booty call hours. If I want ass, I'm gonna go get it. Like, fuck you mean? Like, I'm gonna go to somebody's house or have them come to mine. Ain't no on the phone. And niggas is growing out here.
Just letting y'all know, if you don't see the shy part of the itsshaiasia in the next video, she's dead.
Felt like you wanted to slap me. Your Average Joe, she says flirting.
A couple of people said flirting.
Flirting is not cheating. Like I said to you, like some
There's
people have
levels.
It's levels. Some people have a flirtatious nature. Like
Jordan said that he doesn't consider cheating when it comes to dating other bitches. I just be enjoying dating mad bitches at once, ruin y'all lives. First of all, I think it's rude that you like to ruin bitches' lives. But I do agree with like dating other people, because if you're not exclusive with someone and you're not in a committed relationship with someone and you're just dating around, that's not cheating. You're kind of like
some people
exploring your option. Like,
I heavily agree.
I've never.
But you gotta keep it a stack. You gotta be real.
Yeah, like I've never dated. Like I've always been in a relationship. But if I was dating, I wouldn't be like, oh, I'm dating this one person, I'm not gonna date anybody else. You're not mine. You know what I mean? If you're not exclusive, then I wouldn't consider that cheating.
Yeah, like I accidentally told my girlfriend that I liked you. But
that's not the same.
But it was like
you were in a relationship with her.
Were we? That's okay. Whatever. That's something else.
Tisha said she doesn't think hanging out with other people is cheating. To me, it's about the relationship between friends.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like if you're friends, then that's fine. But if there's like underlying feelings or whatever in your relationship, then
I'm sorry to cut you off. Then there's another thing, which is accurate in my life, but not too accurate at this very point. But having a good friend before getting into a relationship that your significant other may not approve of too heavy, like, oh, your relationship too close.
So then they think that you're cheating.
Yeah, because
with that person.
Yeah.
The shirt is hella see-through. Both of them. Kia and Nubia both don't think that flirting is cheating, but like we said,
it's levels.
It's levels. An anonymous person again said flirting because not all flirting is I want to be with you, I want to fuck you. Sometimes it's just friendly, if that makes sense. Well, yeah, like I said, there's difference between hyping up somebody and like having the intent to whatever. Rachel said hanging out with other people is not cheating if you really are just friends. So basically what Tisha said, it's about the relationship. And Jacob from the Facebook group said some people, like my abhorred ex, first of all, I had to Google what the fuck that word meant in regard with disgust and hatred.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So he said, some people, like my abhorrent ex, consider just looking at someone else or talking to a friend to be cheating, and I don't.
That's probably why she asked. Well, Maya said that most things, communication prior and after, sometimes during, is major key. Yes, the bond between the person that you're in a relationship with, it matters what they think is cheating.
Yeah. So like as long as you're communicating throughout your relationship, period.
Elena put, most people don't like their significant other dancing with other people when they go out to a bar or club. That doesn't seem to bother me. Right, that's what I said. I'm having fun. Like,
it depends.
I'm not trying to take you home. We're not making out.
It depends. Because, like, you've said that I have issues with you going out and dancing with other people, which is not 100% true. There are levels.
These are things that I've said in an argument, though, to get under your skin. Have you ever noticed when I've said it?
No. I just know that it just sticks
just
sticks with me, and I'm like, but where did she get the idea? Because I never said that.
I was like, I know you don't feel that way. Like,
but like,
what?
There's ways that I dance with you that if I see another girl dancing with you that way, then that's a big no-no. Like, if she's just twerking on you, then fine, treat her like a fucking stripper. But, like, I dance with you, like, face-to-face, and, like, it's more intimate. So, like, there's certain...
Yeah, I feel you. Amani says, likes and interactions on social media. Right.
I used to be...
She used to be salty.
I would be like, why are you liking her picture? And
I think it's because it was specific people. Like...
Oh my god, there was this one girl. Like, she would post a picture, and in, like, not even 1 second would pass, and it would have a red heart on the Instagram already. I'm just like, I didn't even get a chance to go to the page to like it myself.
Really?
Like, that irritated my soul. Like, what? She's stalking, waiting for you to post, basically. I didn't think it was cheating, but it just irritated me.
Danielle put legitimate work, lunch, dinner, depending upon the details. Some could consider it a date.
Well, because it's kind of like a date. You got to be talking about work.
Yes, we're going to disagree on something.
Why?
Let's say I know that you busy. I haven't eaten anything. My coworkers haven't eaten anything. Or a certain coworker hasn't eaten anything. You want to go grab a bite before we go home? It's like we're leaving work, but we don't got to talk about work.
But that's not like a work dinner. That's you going out to eat something with your friends.
What if they're not a friend? What if they're just a colleague or an associate or
why would you want to go out to eat with them?
Because I'm hungry. Sometimes people pay for you. I don't know. Whatever. A convo with the opposite sex. I think as long as you respect boundaries, it's nothing. As long as you respect the person that you with. It's about respect.
Period. Alright, now we gotta get into the juicy cheating. What are you make that loud ass noise so I can't even think.
I think these should all be anonymous.
Okay, so all of them are going to be
Everybody's-
anonymous. Our friend said that she has been cheated on and has cheated, but she can be faithful when she wants to be.
Why would you not want to be? That's like, I'll wash my ass if I don't want to be dirty.
Somebody from the Facebook group said that he has never cheated and will never cheat. After seeing how my father's actions affected my mother and my family, I could never. I don't know whether or not I have been cheated on. Frankly, my ex was a slut, so it wouldn't surprise me if she did cheat. Wait, is this the same guy from earlier?
It is.
Oh, he has some strong feelings about that ex.
That ex.
Another girl that we know said that she has both been cheated on and has cheated. She learned the hard way that honesty, understanding, and self-respect is key.
Honesty is key. If you do something wrong, you do something dirty, stand up, man up. Maybe your relationship could be fixed, maybe it can't.
My friend from Snapchat says, my first boyfriend never brought me around his friends, and he said that he was always working, so I could only see him late at night. Red flag. I mean, little stuff would always happen. Like one time he was driving me somewhere and he had to leave the car to talk to some other girl that I didn't know, and his stories would never add up with where he was and what he was doing. After we broke up, after 2.5 years, he ended up with her very soon after.
Whoo, child. That spikes something inside of me because it be the people that say that's my bro.
Yep.
That's my sis.
Mhm.
We close. Don't worry about that person. It ain't gonna happen. And then it happens.
And then it happened.
Rhyme me, mother. Oh, wait. Did I do that?
What?
End up with somebody I told somebody not to worry about. No, because I ain't never lied. I never said you had. Yeah, I'm sorry. I had a little mental breakdown. I think the camera shut off
It did.
for a good reason.
Another friend that I have on Snapchat said that she has been cheated on. She went over to an ex-boyfriend's house. It was her boyfriend at the time. Opened up his laptop to play some games while he took a shower. He left up a sex tape that he recently made with another girl. I wasn't even snooping around. It was just there when I opened the laptop.
That's not even cute.
What the... What? What?
You gotta do better, bro. Because at the end of the day, like, just right there. Like
Right as soon as you open it, like, you didn't even hide it. Click out.
he wanted her to see
I was
it.
gonna
Yeah.
say he wanted you to find that.
He wanted to show her how to really. Never mind. I'm sorry. So this one juicy. Like,
You read it?
I know the story, man. This is a friend that is bisexual, so she was in the same sex relationship. It was like, so my ex cheated on me towards the end of our relationship. I didn't even really find out until like a month later because she slipped up when we was at a mutual friend's house. So basically our whole relationship was fine. We just got an apartment together. We were working on getting a car, and I mean everything was good. The bitch blindsided me. She just started moving funny, not coming home, talking to me crazy, and treating me like shit.
Again, red flag.
Red flags.
Red flag.
And she broke up with me and tried the whole "it's not you, it's me" thing. She wanted me but needed time to herself. And all along she ended up falling in love with a bitch that ended up cheating on her and just basically using her to pay her phone bill and give her money. She gave Shorty our rent money. Even though we broke up, we still lived together for 4 months. Well, her half of the rent money. She bought the bitch clothes with my money before we broke up. That whole shit was just a shit show. Now she's a bum, sleeping on her sister's floor in her mom's crib, and I'm happy as fuck. She did me a favor.
Wow.
But baby girl, you is in a much better relationship right now, sis. Shout out to you. Shout out to daddy taking care of you. You know, feel me? Y'all, you got it. Blessings. Wow. Okay.
Don't read before you read. Read it.
Why are you making me read this?
Okay, hold on. First of all, this person is gay,
What's-
so she was in a lesbian relationship with a lesbian.
With a so-called lesbian, apparently.
Okay, start over.
My ex was kissing and cuddling with her guy friends. Well, it says friends, like multiple. Being in the room while they were in the shower, and in the room while they were changing. Dick out and everything. But she's gay, just bored and wouldn't hang out with me. Only her friends. Bull, am I right? She told me she wasn't hiding it. I mean, could have been hiding other shit, but her friend group was too much for me.
So
Ooh.
she told her that she was doing these things and didn't consider cheating because she was telling her.
You know.
No, it don't work like
And
that.
then since you're supposed to be
Gay.
Just sitting there looking at niggas' balls swinging and all that. And then you come back and kiss me on the lips and nah. This is another friend, a very near and dear friend. Baby girl, again, you're doing much better now. But I've been cheated on by more than half of my relationships. Every time my gut was trying to tell me, and it's how I found out. The one that sticks out the most to me is my ex-girlfriend cheated on me with a so-called friend. I had a feeling,
like her friend?
Maybe it was their friend. I had a feeling something was up, but I didn't have proof. Lucky for me, I can read backwards. It just so happened that one day I was in the back seat of a friend's car in the middle seat with my girlfriend at the time. To my right, this so-called friend to my left, I watched the chick text my ex. I think she knows.
Why they all sitting in a row?
And I read it in the reflection of the window. She said that because I was giving the attitude all day. So as soon as my ex's phone went off, I lost it and I jumped on top of this chick. With one hand on her throat and a fist on her eye, I asked her to please tell me what I already know.
Are they driving? Like, is the car in motion?
What she could say is that I'm sorry over and over again. I kept screaming, sorry for what? Say it. My ex trying to get me off of her as the driver finally stopped the car. I punched that chick in the face and smacked my ex. Got out of the car and walked away with both middle fingers in the air. I was 17 or 18 at the time.
Wow.
Don't get no accident over no crazy people. This one says, I've never cheated, but I know I've been cheated on because I found the other person on his Facebook page and eventually had a conversation with her. I wonder how that went down. This one says, yes, I have cheated. I was grimy, but hey, life happens. And yes, I got cheated on too. She said that I could go on and explain some situations because I know her personally and I know her stories, but I don't want to go there.
That's like a whole other...
It's a lot.
We should have her as a guest. The next part is people asking us questions. The first question is from Tisha. She asks, what are your thoughts on second and third chances?
I always say this, and I know a lot of people know this saying, but trust is like a broken mirror. You could put the pieces back together, but you always gonna see the cracks. It's like the heart in me wants to believe in second chances, but the insecurities in me would say no, because I can't go on living insecure, can't go on not trusting, can't go on not believing a word you say and feeling like I always gotta watch over my shoulder that you're gonna do that again.
I would say that I forgive you, but then like in the back of my mind I'm always gonna be thinking about what you did.
Yeah, the relationship gonna change. Yeah. Like the relationship not gonna be as good as it was. Would you say if you've been cheated on, how many chances do you think is good enough? Would you say?
I feel like I don't know. I would have to be in the moment. It would have to happen. Don't let it fucking happen. But it would have to happen,
like,
and I would have
to test it.
Like I would have to. I don't know. I don't know, because this is 7+ years. Mistakes happen, even though you can't use that as an excuse. Jadalyn asks, hey Jadalyn, what do you consider cheating versus being too overprotective?
Anything that I feel like when I find it and you didn't tell me, and I had that. So you did this and you didn't let me know? Like, kind of like that heartbreaking moment when I find out that you did something behind my back is cheating. As soon as you feel like it's something you gotta hide.
Yeah, but you don't think it's too overprotective that I have to tell you everything that I say or do?
You don't gotta tell me every single thing you say or do, but if you feel like maybe she would want to know this. Like when common sense clicks.
Some people don't got that. Maya asks, what builds trust for you?
Me. So I
was asking you.
What builds trust for me is honesty from the jump. No matter if that honesty is ugly, no matter if that honesty is beautiful, let it be known. All your flaws, all your intentions, everything. Like when you open that relationship up with the truth. And truth builds trust.
I feel like in all my relationships except for this one, I trusted 100% right away until like they did something that made me not trust them anymore, because I just like went into it like, oh, they're not gonna hurt me. But since you were so like honest and vocal about literally everything in the beginning, it was hard for me to trust. Not you, but like...
Trust that you weren't going to end up heartbroken.
Right, because you were saying all these things about what you did in the past, and I'm just like, well, shit. What the fuck is going to happen here?
Mm-hmm.
But like, I guess you continuing to show who you are and being honest with everything that you did. The next... Oh, Seth. Hey, Seth. He said, do you think flirting is cheating? I do, for the record. Well, we touched upon this already. There's levels. Because, like, no, in some cases, I think...
Like the intention.
Yeah, I do. Because, like, you can flirt with the police officer to get out of a speeding ticket. That's not cheating.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can flirt with some lame at the bar because you know he's going to get you free drinks, but you're never going to see him again or talk to him or dance with him. You just want that free drink.
I flirted with a friend because I felt like they were sad.
What?
Be like, oh, hey, girl, like, you know you popping, like, this, like, oh, yeah, like you said, building somebody up is different. I don't know. Like, to get them out of a rut. I don't know. I'm weird. I'm a weird friend. Get flirty with people that have low confidence. Like, you can see.
That's dangerous.
Is it?
Yes, because your low self-esteem friend who you are flirting with can see different things behind what you're trying to do. They can think that your motives are different than what they really are.
Well, damn. Like, what if they know that you're in a relationship, though? People don't care.
Right.
People don't care. You're right.
You don't owe them anything, and they don't owe me anything. Seth asked another question. He said, what is forgivable and what is unforgivable?
Cheating is absolutely unforgivable. Let me stop saying that things are unforgivable, because everything is forgivable. Like, I can forgive you, but will I forget and act like it didn't happen? No. Because God says that we should forgive. So I'm going to forgive you, but it's going to be on my heart.
Imani asked, do you believe in relationships where there is no cheating at all?
Yeah. Like,
it's possible.
There's no reason to.
This is the first, like, real relationship, because I've had many relationships in the past that are not, like, real. You know, like those little bullshit, I'm with you for like a week. Mm-hmm. But this is the first real relationship where I have not cheated. This is the first relationship I have not cheated. Real or fake. I'm not going to say you complete me because I'm whole with or without you. That was like poetry. But you add a piece to my life that I didn't know I was missing, and I'm grateful to have. I don't want to like justify my cheating, but all my other relationships have been with guys. So I feel like I was cheating because I wasn't getting what I needed out of those relationships, which was a female. I've never cheated on them with a female because I didn't know that that's what I was missing, but apparently I'm gay. Welcome to the itsshaiasia channel. I've definitely cheated on a guy with a girl before. It's funny because I've cheated on a guy with the girl that he wanted. We both wanted the same girl. I got her though. I always win. Honey said, have you guys ever struggled with trust? If so, how did you handle it? I struggled because, like I said, you told me all of these things that you have done in the past. So I was scared. And you were still like low-key crying over a certain person. So I'm just like, why are you crying? I'm right here. What the fuck? And still to this day, I think about it. I'm over it, but I still think about it. You called me the wrong name. Oh. So yeah, in the beginning I had issues with trust. Let me show you who I am. Yeah, I just stuck around to see what would happen. So sorry about that. I'm not gonna say that I struggled with trust because of you, but I struggled with the thought of converting a straight girl because I always thought that I wasn't giving you what you needed. At the beginning. So like you thought that you couldn't trust me because I felt like you were gonna run back to a guy. Yeah, like you were gonna one day wake up and be like, I'm not gay. She said, how did you handle it? So like with those thoughts, we talked about it. We've talked about that? Yeah, we did talk about that. We did. Natalie says, why cheating? Why not food? I love food. Wait, what? Why not food? Like, why are we talking about cheating on food? Okay, we'll talk about food next. Why not food? I love food. Oh, wow. So the last question is from Danielle. What are your thoughts on work wives or work husbands? Could that be considered a pathway for cheating? I think I might have had a fake work husband at one point in time. Who was your work husband?
Remember the white kid that I used to work with? That we used to be like, well, that's my work husband. Like, we used to play around. When I worked at Stop and Shop, so this was years ago.
No, I don't
Damn it,
remember.
I forget his name. It was just a really cool white kid.
I don't know how I feel about this.
But you've also had crushes at work.
Okay,
So
that's different. Like, I can have a crush on somebody and not mention it or, like, act on it. Or, like, I just think this person is pretty. I wouldn't consider her, like, my work wife. I barely even spoke to her.
But if she come back to you and told you she felt the same way, you wouldn't be like, okay, we can be work wives?
No.
Like, if she requested it?
No, see, because no, like, that's feelings involved. Like, if she, like, approached me saying, oh, like, I don't know.
You're cute, too?
Yeah. I feel like work marriages have to be, like, feelingless. Like, you cannot have feelings or attraction to this person.
But you could have them. It could literally not even mean that you feel a way about that person.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
it could mean that
you can't though.
It could mean that like y'all the two OGs of the company. Like let's say when I first started my job, it was one person there that's still there to this day. So I know them best out of everybody else, and decided oh, we're work wives because we the original OGs.
First of all,
and
no.
my God.
If you come home from the job that you have now,
I understand.
You have a work wife.
Because that's where I work now.
You're getting a divorce. You're getting a work divorce from the person, from the company. No, we don't. None of them. No.
Didn't and what's the name call each other work wives?
Yeah, but
they're friends.
They're friends. They have no romantic feelings.
Right. There's no romantic feelings.
I don't like that question. But it could be a pathway for cheating.
Anything could be a pathway for cheating. If you want to cheat, you're going to cheat. Point blank, period. Don't not need to lead you to it.
So we asked everyone if they had any other like extra comments, concerns about cheating. Rachel said, if you don't care about it that much, then it's whatever. Just be respectful. What does that mean?
Like if that person doesn't mind that you are you, and that person got with you for who you are, and knows that you're a certain breed of bitch
or man,
don't go overboard. Like don't take my kindness for granted. Don't take them out when I'm giving you an inch.
She also said, if you really value your relationship, do not do it.
Right.
And our final comment is from Imani. She said, black men cheat. Don't let these other people fool you. I don't know 100% if any of the black men that I've been with have cheated on me. But if you knew me in high school, then you know. But if you don't, then you don't. But my boyfriend in high school, we broke up senior year because he told me that he was gonna, like, you know, fuck around with other girls in college.
Didn't expect you to be one of them.
Jeez! So, like, I don't know if he did things while we were together because he said that while we were drunk. So I feel like he, like, slipped up and was like, oh, I'm gonna, you know,
keep exploring my options that I already opened the door to exploring.
But yeah, I mean, he could have.
Look, I've been cheated on multiple times by the same person. We were in a relationship for 3 years and we cheated back and forth. We were both dumb and should have just walked away, but it was a pride thing. But I know that one of the first times I got cheated on by her. No, I'm pretty sure it was the last time. Because after that, I wasn't sticking around no more. I got the actual proof for myself. I'm still real big on education, although like I did make some mistakes in my life. I cleaned them up. My ex-girlfriend at the time was a few years younger than me, so I wasn't trying to let her make those same mistakes, as in skipping school and stuff like that, because she was finishing high school when I was already graduated. So she skipped school one day and I could not reach her. At the end of the day, when I finally did get in touch with her, it was because she had logged on to Facebook and I had logged on to her Facebook too. And the nigga whose house she spent the day at was inboxing her about it. And as I'm on the phone with her, I'm reading the inbox to her out loud. And all I hear is click. And then next minute you know, password is changed. I'm locked out of the Facebook. Call back like I'm not stupid. Blah, blah, blah. I don't even know what her excuse was. I think I blocked that whole segment out of my life. But long story short, karma, because he wound up cheating on her. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed that. I enjoyed y'all's stories. Well, y'all got some juicy stories. I hope y'all participate more. And again, when we come back for these Red Couch Convos.
Let us know in the comments below or hit us up personally if you know us what topic we should do next. Natalie thinks we should talk about food.
Natalie, baby girl, if you want us to talk about food, we'll talk about food.
But yeah, so let us know what you want us to talk about, or if you have an idea for another type of video, then also let us know.
Asking advice.
Oh, we should do an advice video.
Like,
Shai's would be so good at that. I'll just be reading all the questions.
You know, cause
yes.
I'm Dr. Feeling you over here.
Yes. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribing is free.
You're so pretty.
Oh, thanks. You cheating on me?
Shaiasia, over and out.
Ew, don't say over and out. Over and out? Who says that?
Wanted to win your affection, I play for it. Is it a cliche to say you're my favorite? We can go shop till you drop and I'll pay for it. Let's find a moment that's sweet and just savor it.